Greetings and welcome to Wealth Management RPA Fast Chat. My name is Fred Barstein, contributing editor for Wealth Management's RPA Omnichannel and CEO at Trow, TPSU, and 401k TV. Today, we are talking with Dave Goldman, Chief Business Officer at Pontera. Welcome, Dave.
Hey, Fred, thanks for having me.
Let's focus today on the impact for RPAs. So, Dave, what's driving the push for RPAs to provide advice to participants in their DC plans?
Yeah, Fred, this is it's a great question. It's not a new need from participants, right? This is where target date funds and AMAs originally derived from. Participants need help with these assets as they continue to grow as a more meaningful percentage of their overall wealth. And participants need help from their retirement plan advisors. The RPAs and the plan sponsors want to maximize plan health by providing services and support to participants to get the most out of their plans. And 62% of investors want to completely hand over retirement planning to an expert. So they're looking for and searching for help. Many of the large retirement plan firms have established wealth divisions for exactly this reason. They've been hearing this message loud and clear from both their sponsors and the participants. And it really allows these firms to provide the service that their clients have been asking for, which is comprehensive wealth management across all of their accounts, not just the plan account, to provide a holistic and comprehensive solution enabled by the plan sponsor for the participant.
It doesn't hurt that they might be able to get some additional revenue as well in their DC plans.
It's also a great opportunity for the plan advisors to open up services and to help grow their business. That's right.
Well, there's an estimated 80 million DC participants. Most do not have a significant amount either in their DC account or, in total. How do RPAs serve what we call the ignored population efficiently?
Yeah, I mean, I alluded to this in my previous comment, but there are solutions designed for those participants, the ones that are, I would say, have a simpler financial picture, or maybe just a single account, right? This is where target date funds came from, which is kind of the set it and forget it approach, almost a one size fits all based on retirement year or projected retirement year.
Right.
I would say the newer entrant here is the AMAs, which are a great solution for a lot of this, a significant percentage of this population. And these were built to serve investors who have, all or almost all of their assets in just their plan account. But as we discussed earlier, for investors or households who have a more complex financial situation than just a single 401k, if they're working with a financial advisor, the reality is they're really asking and looking for their financial advisor to manage the entirety of their wealth, which means they're not using an AMA or a target date fund today. They're asking their advisor for help, and the advisor is trying to help. So for RPAs to continue to serve what you call the ignored population, a big part of it is giving their participants access to financial advisors and education once their needs have advanced through that kind of ignored population status.
Right. So what's Pontera doing to help advisors, broker-dealers, and RIAs to work with DC participants, especially ones the advisor manages themselves?
Yeah, so we help the retirement plan advisors expand their business on both the plan side and the wealth side, right? On the plan side, RPAs are better serving their sponsors by providing services for every employee segment. And as we discussed, this is now from the early investor who may benefit from target date funds or AMAs, all the way to the executive team who needs a more bespoke custom solution from their wealth advisor. Some other ways our platform supports RPAs is increased asset retention. And this happens by reducing the need for suboptimal rollover that may harm the employee in the long run. And this goes back to, sometimes the 401k plan is actually a better solution and a better option for a participant to stay in, even when they terminate. Rollover is not always the best option. When an employee can receive the management services they need without leaving the plan, it creates asset stickiness. On the wealth side of the business, we help advisory firms provide holistic management on 401ks as part of the client's full financial picture. So when you tie them all together, again, everybody wins here. You have the participant at the center of it all who's getting the service that they want based on the level that they're currently receiving. You have the plan who's getting better services for their participants and a better outcome for their participant. And you have the RPA and the wealth advisor that both open up these opportunities and provide the direct benefit to these participants and to these plan sponsors to enable the entire ecosystem to win together.
Right. That sounds great, Dave. That's all the time we have today. I have been talking with Dave Goldman, Chief Business Officer at Pontera. Thank you for joining us today, Dave.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for watching Wealth Management's RPA Fast Chat.